This video is brought to you by Blue Guardian, the fastest growing prop firm in 2023. Folks, welcome to the Week 16 update of the Blue Guardian Challenge. We've got a few traders taking on this prop challenge. You're going to find out how everyone got on last week, including myself. How did I trade? And the news of the week is that we did lose one trader. We lost F-Bomb. We've also got a trader who is about to pass the first phase of the challenge, so stay tuned for that. It's coming up. So yeah, lots going on here. We've got a new trader as well joining us, Octavius. He actually trades the same style as F-Bomb, so they're in the same community. You're going to get to see how he gets on and see if he can actually turn things around with this style. So anyway, that's all coming up here. Let's have a look at how everyone got on this week. Our sponsor, Blue Guardian, is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and overtrading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
Hi everyone, Genstla here with the weekly update this week. Interesting week. We actually went up quite a bit and then we had a terrible Friday. So we'll get right into it and I'll show you how we did. We were doing great actually. We went all the way up to 7.2% almost in profits. But then Friday was terrible and I took a couple of losses and now we're back down to 3.3% in profit, unfortunately. So I'm actually going to show you the trades that throughout the week I was actually making really good progress. I was hitting really good trades at my time, seeking liquidity and everything, how my strategy normally works. And then Friday, again, last day of the month, I told myself I'm not going to trade this because it's the last day of the month. It's going to be volatile. It's going to be kind of crazy. But we have our Hong Kong gap. We have time over here. We had a nice fair value gap in price there. I held this trade, which would have been profit, but it doesn't matter. I took a loss when it came in and hit me there. I was like, okay, I'm going to go in again. And I took another loss. And then I'm going to go in again at my time. And I took another loss. Each one of these trades, apart from this one, could have been profitable on a smaller scale if I wasn't holding for a massive amount. Yeah, it just goes to show that sometimes stick to what you analyze. End of the quarter, last day of the month, you're in profits. Just sit on your hands. Don't go and start YOLOing into the market. And that's what I did. Unfortunately, I lost a bit of my self-control. And so now we are where we are. And again, we're going to build back as we always do. Anyways, I hope that everyone has a fantastic week this week. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you next week. Bye everyone.
Good day, traders. I am here doing a weekly recap for my Blue Guardian Challenge. Previously, last week was my first week of kind of coming out of extended drawdown is what I'll call it. I had been reducing my risk to protect my capital, and this is my first week that I actually got to increase my risk again. And we'll take a look here in a moment at my dashboard to see how it turned out. So I wanted to highlight this trade. This is the one I actually took during the live stream on Wednesday. So here we go. Let me get into my 1 minute time frame here. All right. So I use this move up here as a raid. It came in, put a short-term low, and then didn't have enough to get up above it again and drop down below. It left this gap here in the wake of the displacement lower below short-term low here. There's a nice tag up into the gap, and my criteria for getting in after the touch and use of a gap is a engulfing bar, and it did it all in one bar. You can see this one went up. This is a 1 minute candle. It went up and engulfed in the same bar. So to me, that's pretty powerful. And so I got in as the candle closed, and first target, you can see it was just pretty quick. It was right as it was getting down toward this low here. That was just kind of a pay the trader move, so I can feel good about leaving the position on. That way it's, even if it goes out to full stop, then it's, the position's covered. So I held on through the morning and got to take it for a ride all the way down to the next exit, which was a half of what I had left. So a quarter of the initial position. Took off here and waited a little bit longer for the other one. My initial exit was down a little bit lower, and by the time I was just starting to feel like it was slowing down, so I took the rest off right down here. So felt pretty good about that trade. Managed the position well. I got out, paid myself a little bit at the beginning, and then got to ride the rest down for a much bigger profit target. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to pull up now my dashboard. There we go. Continuing to slope up from the week. I was down about 1,000 at the end of last week, so I made up about almost 100 of that. So feeling good about that. I will be increasing risk again for this next week and continuing to be smart about the trades I take. See you next Wednesday. Thanks, Cam. Thanks, Blue Guardian. Have a good week.
All right, folks, I'm here at Black Bull Markets headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. You can see this amazing view behind me of Auckland Harbour. Now, talking about views, if you do want to get free TradingView Pro, then all you need to do is trade one lot a month at Black Bull Markets, and they're going to give you free TradingView Pro. So, folks, to find out more, click the link in the description below or the card above.
Hello, good afternoon, guys. So we're back today for another recap of this last week. So let me go ahead and share my screen so you can take a look at the dashboard. So as you can see, currently we are in a very bad position. We are at more than half of the allowed maximum loss on the account, minus 4.5%. So we took some trades this week, not much, 3 trades, I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at the account history here. So we had for this week 3 trades on US30. Unfortunately, they all ended up in a loss. Although on other accounts have been profitable for this week. I mean, US30 was amazing, but unfortunately, we did end up with a losing week on this account. So let me go ahead and show you one of the trades that we take based on what US30 was doing this week. So as you can see here, that was on the Friday, and I was expecting the markets to drop a little bit. I mean, not as much as it did, but I did expect it to drop. And as we were moving a lot during London session, as you can see here from Asian session, we've been moving up. So that's 1 a.m. We've been moving up. That's the low of London right here. That's 1, that's 2. All of those are lows that was created during London sessions. So those were all liquidity points that could be interesting to see where it would be interesting to see price come back at. So we have had a news event in the morning around 8:30. So we have swept that liquidity. That was the eye that was created around 6. And you can see here some kind of relative equal highs here. And these were swept by the news. So at this point, I believe that with the liquidity swept here, price has stopped moving and it wanted to go down. And what gave me the confidence to enter that trade was when I see this big candle dropping. So initially, I believe that as it returned below the liquidity swept inside of the range that was before with this big down candle. So I was confident that the market would start moving down. So I enter a short position around here, around 50%, I would say, I believe, of this candle. So I believe it was exactly 8:36. So around this candle here. And then our stops was above the bodies of this candle because I didn't expect price to, if it wants to go a little bit higher, I didn't want to see it above the bodies of these candles. So as you can see, unfortunately, we ended up in a loss. And the other trades as well ended up in a loss. So that was all for this week. So we are waiting for a new week in the market and hopefully make some profits. Thank you, guys. You have a blessed new week.
All right, folks, let's go through my update for the week. Now, look, it was not the best week of trading for me. I thought I was going to blow the account at one point. I kind of expected to. I've kind of sort of resigned myself to the fact that it's either going to blow or I'm going to somehow come out with a good trade somewhere along the line, and it's going to miraculously get me back to break even at least. So let's go through some of the days. I was trading the robot at 0.1 and I was trading manually at 0.5% risk. So yeah, the chance of me blowing it with the manual trade was going to be kind of high. Let's go through Monday here on Swift Journal. So you can see here I had one trade. I've got out of the trade at a small loss, but with commission, it sort of bumped it up to a bigger loss. So, I mean, it was not even, it was kind of half an hour if I was trading my prior week strategy. So it did feel like it was more than it actually was. But yeah, let's call it a break-even day. Tuesday, I did trade on Tuesday, and yeah, once again, I got a couple of break evens. Then I had a loss. The bot also traded, and that had a loss as well, so it wasn't great. And I want to show you that loss. I think it was this day. So this is where it got to. It's like I think I woke up in the morning and it was about here. Missed the take profit by I don't know how much. I was having breakfast at this time, and then I sort of came back and saw it. It was around about here. Well, actually, it was here because I took the screenshot. I was like, let's take a screenshot of this. Yeah, so it went 3R, came back, and eventually stopped me out. I mean, I probably just should have cut it at that point, but it was one of those things where you gutted and you just let it play out. Anyway, that wasn't great. I thought I could at least end the day round about sort of halfway of where it ended, but we didn't. Wednesday, no trades. Thursday, I did start to go, right, we've really got to make this thing work or else it's not going to play out. So a bot took another loss, another full loss there, which was another $100. The manual trading, I did jump down a time frame. We're going to see some of those trades in a second. You can see here a lot of break evens, like not making much on the wins. Break even like a 2.2 pip with commission taken out. Like it's sort of, takes $50 out of that because you're on the lower time frames. So not great. But anyway, I mean, it wasn't horrific. I did get at least a win in there. So Friday, a bit better. I mean, I did sort of lose a bit and then come back, lose a bit, come back, as you can see. What I didn't realize until I did check and I couldn't see it, but I didn't realize the bot actually won on Friday. So overall, the bot was up kind of, let's say, not even quite 1R, but there or thereabouts. It could have been up 7R, but anyway, it is what it is. So you can see here with the pip values on the manual trading, I got a 6 pip win, I got a 4 pip win. But then I also, compounded that with a few losses as well. So overall, with commission, it kind of didn't really work out, and we were down essentially 1R again. So not great trading week. Let's dive in and have a look. Let's have a look at that bot trade as well. So that was the winning trade on the bot. So you can see the entry there, and it took the 3R there. So the spot's looking okay. It's looking okay. So okay, let's go through these trades. So you can see here I had a bit of drawdown on that, got out for break even. I think that was on a higher time frame. This one here, fairly close to the start of the day, did take some profit on that and then got out at break even. Then we went through a string of losses here, so loss after loss after loss, and then finally I got a win. But then I managed to make a mistake. I thought I was taking out the majority of the position here, which I didn't, and got that stopped out at break even, so it wasn't the best financially, even though I did pick the direction initially right. There's a couple of other shockers in here, so that was a buy that I kind of got out early on, same with that one. This one here, I moved my stop too early, and I got stopped out, and it was the trade of the day. Real annoying, but anyway, it was what it was, because that would have been quite a good winner for me as well. Another loss, and this one here was, I think that was a sell. Yeah, that was a sell, so that was probably quite good to get out. And this one here was another one that went on and on and on. Had I held that for the whole day, would have, coulda, woulda, shoulda, it would have been a decent R trade and probably got me out of where I'm at. So folks, that is my trading week. You can see the rest of the trades here. There are a lot of them, so I didn't want to, and that was the last one I ended on. This was trading lower time frame stuff. I think I was trading the 1 minute on Friday, so it was really low, and you can see there, didn't do too well. Right, the Blue Guardian, where we're at. So we've got $600 left. Okay, got $600 left, which means risking 0.5%. I've really only got 1 and a bit trades, 1 other I can lose. So I might have to actually drop that down to 0.25 and then see how we go for the week. Remember, I've got the bot trading as well. So if I did lose 1R and the bot lost, I've probably blown the account, so don't want to do that. So yeah, let's go with 0.25. At least it gives me a couple of chances, but things are not looking flash. I'll be honest. If I manage to get out of this week unscathed, I either haven't traded a lot or I've done really well and improved things dramatically. So let's see. Tired of missing trades or spending hours at the charts? Introducing my Robot Builders Club. With our platform, you can build bots in minutes, not weeks, without any coding required. Get lifetime access to my video course, VIP community, and over 40 ready-made robots. Works with MT4 or MT5, and as a bonus, you'll get 3 months access to my robot lab, where we build and test bots on live calls every week. Join the hundreds of traders who are trading smarter, not harder. Click the link in the description to learn more, get the free training, and download a free robot.